There was some heavy news for Patrick Truman and his family to digest in tonight's EastEnders, as it was revealed that Oscar Branning was the one who attacked him. His son, Anthony, was left fuming and confided in an unlikely resident. Now, fans think the storyline could go further. After the showdown at home, Anthony, who returned to the square during Monday night's episode, went over to the cafe to gather his thoughts, as Cindy Beale spotted him from afar. Introducing herself, Cindy then introduced herself as Peter's mum, telling Anthony it was no surprise that Oscar was the one to attack Patrick, as she began to fill Anthony in on the Branning family. "Like father like son," she exclaimed, before telling Anthony how her son Stephen wasn't with us anymore, after what Max did to him. Stephen died after Max manipulated Stephen into torching Beale's restaurant to try to kill Jane. However, Stephen later tried to save her, with Oscar's dad, Max, pushing him into a countertop. He then suffered abdominal injuries and later died from a cardiac arrest in the hospital. "That family are evil, and what happened to Stephen is living proof," Cindy continued. Anthony didn't say much, but fans were confused at the random interaction. Now, they think there may be more to the interaction, as many think another affair storyline may be on the cards. Anthony is currently married with 2 kids in Scotland, but some think he may be unfaithful upon his return to Walford. Taking to X, formerly known as Twitter, one fan said, "I was very intrigued by that Cindy and Anthony scene in the cafe tonight. Please don't tell me we are going to get a rinse and repeat of the Cindy and Junior affair all over again, this time with Anthony." Another agreed, "Me when Cindy and Anthony inevitably hook up," alongside a meme, implying they wouldn't be shocked at all. However, not all fans are convinced, as another wrote, "Anthony is not like that. He has a wife." Anthony is no stranger to a controversial love life. During his time on the show in the early 2000s. When he first joined Walford in 2000, Anthony began dating Kat Slater, and then later struck up a relationship with Zoe after he and Kat called things off. Things turned to chaos when Zoe and Anthony planned to tie the knot, but she later found out that her mother had slept with Anthony. With Zoe set to return to the square next week, she's set to have the mother of all reunions with Kat, but how will her reunion with Anthony go? EastEnders airs Mondays to Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One and BBC iPlayer.